What makes you laugh?
Oh, anything. I like positive people. It's always been a thing for me. Someone asked me the other day what I'm into, and I love adrenaline, and I think that comes from my job. It's going back to the gig in Argentina I told you about. There's one stage where there were 15,000 people bouncing to the record, going up and down. They had flares going off, like full red light flares. People climbing up the poles in the tent. I just stood there and started laughing because it was like, this is a crazy place to be. I went from being someone who wanted to play records to people in my house. I throw a party once a month and just get my friends here and say, right, stand in this room, I'll lock the door and you will listen to me for the next 2 hours. Deal with it. To me, standing in front of 15,000 people and then going crazy, and I didn't even have to lock them in. They could have left, but they stayed, which is fantastic. And so I love life. I love seeing people enjoy themselves. That makes me laugh. My daughter makes me laugh. I have a 6-year-old daughter who lives with me, which is fantastic. She makes me laugh every day. My DJ makes me laugh occasionally. I love taking the piss out of my friends. I think it's a very English thing where you are at times, instead of showing someone how much you like them, you go to the other extreme. Yeah. And sort of kick somebody because you love them instead of hugging them. That's so English.
Part of the human anatomy turns you on the most?
Oh, breasts by a mile. I am such a breast man. A good pair of breasts. God had a good day when he designed a woman, as far as I'm concerned. There's a curve there which you don't see anywhere else in nature. My quest has always been to not plan anything, to just do what I do and enjoy myself. I'm not stupid. I don't spend all my money. I don't do it. But then I love my life. It's just, I've got the best job in the world. I think I've got the best hobby in the world. As my quest is to continue doing exactly what I want to do.
Ever had big hair?
And not many people know this, but when I was much younger, I was a punk. I was really into punk, and I used to crimp my hair, and it was maybe that tall, in a huge Mohican. But there's no photographs. They've all been burned, so don't even ask.
We'll do it on Photoshop. We'll do it on Photoshop. How big do you want it to be? We'll do it on Photoshop.
Yeah. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you wake up in the morning?
And my daughter. That's too easy, really. That's what's kept me fairly level in what I do, because all the time, even though I might be in the best club in the world, or at some Hollywood party after the club with like 30 strippers in a hot tub, I still think, oh, and I've got to go. It's not always good. I've got to go, but then I've got to go, and there's no question of me not going. Yes, she came to Creamfields.
Nice.
Last year, me in England, and she got a bigger cheer on stage than I did. So maybe I'll leave her at home next time.
Hey, what about before you had your daughter?
God,
What did you think about when you were?
Yeah, what were you like before you had your daughter? That'd be a good
Yeah.
question.
Go on, Frank.
I can't remember. Because I was so fucked up then.
She saved your life.
Yeah, that's right. I'd say a 50%.
Only?
Only 50%, yeah, to be truthful. Obviously, we've done the daughter thing, but also I am a mad keen fly fisherman. I fly around the world fly fishing. I go to Mauritius after marlin, I go to Patagonia after a giant salmon, I go to Colorado up in the mountains and stay in these amazing ranches and fish for wild trout. I love that. If someone said to me tomorrow, you can stop DJing, here's a piece of land and a river that's full of trout, you just have to spend your time looking after it and fishing, I'd be gone tomorrow. Every single day inspires me.
How?
From the weather to meeting new people. What inspires me is feeling good. It's like you sit down and have an interview. If it's a good interview, you feel great, and you leave and you think, right then, I'm going to play a good set. You spot a beautiful woman in the road. You're like, this is a fantastic day. See a big fish in the water. That's a great day. You know. And get them all together in one room, and it's like an orgy, but it's fantastic.
Beautiful.
That was possibly the best interview I've ever had as well.